Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, we're going to be talking about the possibility of Ill-Gotten Gains Part 3 being the update we see next. Now, I have some reason for this, and it's actually something Rockstar has done in the past, which could indicate what they do going forward in the future. Now, to give you a little bit of background in case you guys are unfamiliar with what the Ill-Gotten Gains updates are, it was a two-part DLC, Part 1 and Part 2. Part 1 released in June of 2015, and Part 2 released in July of 2015. So this came before Rockstar had made the switch exclusively to Xbox One and PS4. So this was at the time when updates didn't necessarily include the complex features that we see right now, but it was one of those luxury updates that included lots of sports cars, supercars, high-end clothing, lots of cool accessories for our characters. And I think as far as updates go that were both on the Xbox One and Xbox 360, PS4 and PS3, it was one of the most highly received DLCs, mainly because it brought a lot of cool cars, it brought a lot of cool content, and I think that there could be a Part 3 of this update. Now, we've seen Rockstar do this multiple times in the past, doing second and even third generation variations of DLCs. We've seen that with executives and other criminals, finance and felony, import-export. They sort of build off of each other. Now, when Rockstar released Ill-Gotten Gains 1 and 2, I'm really not too sure why they separated the two updates. The themes were exactly identical. Maybe it's because the older generation consoles couldn't handle that much content. I'm not sure, but regardless, we have two parts of that update. Now, what's interesting and why I think Rockstar could do a Part 3 going forward is because of what Rockstar did before Ill-Gotten Gains came out. So they did a newswire post called Asked and Answer. The Rockstar editor, GT Online updates, PC mods, and more. This came out on May 7th, 2015. So the first question they touched on was very interesting. It was, the real question is on what are we going to spend the money from the heist? For those who practically have everything, another person said, what's coming next for Grand Theft Auto Online? And Rockstar answered to Vens243, which was the user who asked the question, and others who are excited to show off their heist spoils beyond the many new vehicles and items that arrived at Grand Theft Auto Online as a part of Heist. We are also working on another update coming soon that will feature some very cool new toys for you to enjoy and flaunt your ill-gotten gains. That was the newswire post that they had. They even teased a screenshot by saying, for now, the screenshot above provides just a glimpse. And it was a photo of the Sterling GT and the Desert Eagle with one of the luxury camo finishes on there. So not only did Rockstar tease that there was going to be a new update with a photo, which is obviously pretty cool, they even teased the name of the update without us at the time even knowing that it was going to be Ill-Gotten Gains. So let's talk about the similarities here. Obviously, we just had an update centered around Heist or a Heist DLC. So that matches up with what happened in 2015. It matches up with what happened in 2017, 2018. What are some other similarities? We also have a lot of money, whether it be from the Doomsday Heist, whether it be from the San Andreas tax refund, the loyalty bonus, or any other methods of making money. Rockstar assumes right now that we have a lot of it. They also assume that we are done spending our time and money on the vehicles that came as a part of the heist. So in the 2015 heist, that would be like the Kuruma the Insurgent. With this update, it would be like the Kanjali, the Stromberg, the Deluxo, stuff like that. So the similarities here are very, very similar. And of course, the first DLC that came out after the 2015 Heist update was Ill-Gotten Gains. So could the first update that comes after the second Heist update into the game be Ill-Gotten Gains Part 3? I wonder how you guys would think of a theme like that, because I know sort of the luxury business theme has kind of been overdone by now. We've had a lot of luxury updates. We've had a lot of business style updates, but I think that Rockstar could still make this pretty cool, especially depending on the content they added. For example, if the business they included was running nightclubs and the various businesses in game, that would be pretty cool. If they gave us new places to live, like beach houses or mansions, that would be pretty cool. If they gave us new luxury supercars, sports classic vehicles, That would be pretty cool. I'd love for them to add new weapons or maybe even customization to the existing weapons we have into the game, new clothing, new fun features. I'd love a new property to maybe purchase as well. I mean, I feel like there's a lot Rockstar could do with ill-gotten gains, and it was actually one of the, like I said, more better updates we've had, especially for the time it came out. Now, this also brings me back to a point I've been making over the last several videos where I've stated that I feel like the next Grand Theft Auto Online update could be one of the most expensive we've ever had for a couple reasons. The free money we've been receiving, the opportunities Rockstar have been giving us to make money in-game and out-game. And Ill-Gotten Gains, when it first came out, was one of the most expensive updates of all time. It added like a $2 million vehicle, the luxury jets that are $10 and $5 million. So I wonder what an Ill-Gotten Gains Part 3 would ultimately bring. I could see it being a very expensive update, going sort of perfectly into the timeline that I've predicted. Now, on top of that, this is something I've been bringing up as well. It almost makes you wonder if Rockstar has been dropping hints in the last couple of newswire posts to get us ready for what's next in Grand Theft Auto Online. Now, I don't necessarily think this is the case, but in the last newswire post, Rockstar says, through March 5th, prop up the military complex for less with huge savings. Like, military complex, is that like a hint for a military update? See, that's what I'm saying. It's hard to know what Rockstar is teasing and what they're hinting at. At this point, I'm really not too sure, but at the time, no one really thought much of Ill-Gotten Gains, but it turned out to be the theme and the direct name of the update itself. And clearly the biggest thing missing here is Rockstar hasn't teased anything regarding the next update. So when I'm making this video, it's Thursday, March 1st, and we haven't heard anything about what's going to be coming next in online. There hasn't been a trailer, there hasn't been screenshots, there hasn't been anything. Really, the only rumors that we know so far is that Rockstar have kind of messed with a playlist on their YouTube channel, and we know sort of the pattern they've done in the past, where typically a week to 2 weeks before the update, they'll start teasing with screenshots, trailers, information, etc. But we haven't, on another note, haven't seen QA beta get updated either. So we also are kind of waiting on that. And until that happens, it almost makes you wonder, is anything going to be happening from Rockstar in the month of March? So I'd love to know what you guys think about this. This is just sort of my theory. It does line up with what Rockstar did a couple of years ago. We've also seen they are no stranger to doing part 2s and part 3s of DLCs, even if they might not necessarily be called part 2 or part 3. We've seen them do that. So it would definitely be interesting to see if Rockstar would do that with Ill-Gotten Gains. But like I said, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Two things. Number one, what do you think the likelihood is Rockstar does something like that? And number two, would you like Ill-Gotten Gains, or would you like to see Rockstar go in a different direction? Let me know your thoughts, opinions, more in the comments down below. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.